Hello and good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Formula 7 Racing here at round 7 at Monza for the Tier 2 division, and I am joined by the one and only, as always, Mad G. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon indeed. Yep, it's great to be back here again. The Temple of Speed.
The Temple of Speed, indeed. Should be some interesting stuff. Turn 1 should have a lot of overtakes today, hopefully, and a lot of clean, hopefully the clean race start going down into Turn 1 as well, but into the full qualifying session we have now then. And let's get it underway and let's see who's going to get that pole position later on down the line. A couple of new names in. That is reserving. We got Sam Flea back, which is a lovely name to see. He's been off the grid for about 2 years, I think, and he's now decided to come back. So Sam, welcome back and good luck today. And good luck to the new people that are making their debuts as well. I think AMS Tanjiro, that's how you pronounce it.
It looks like Tanjiro to me. But it will be Sam Flea to start. Is first one to start a lap as it comes round the Parabolica, or the Alboreto corner, which way you want to say it. As it goes down towards the first corner. This nice, big, long straight. The hard breakers under turn 1. Don't forget, ghosting is off, so be careful when going through the chicanes. Gets too nice, has a bit of a wobble on the end, but gets a power down nicely.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Sam's lost any of that talent that we've seen him have over the years. It'd be nice to see where he's at now. Obviously, Nathan's thrown him into reserve here. May have Tier 1 pace, but we will see later on down the line. We know how competitive Tier 2 is now with Formula 7 racing.
It is very competitive. All tiers are competitive, really, to be honest. Even like Tier 3 this morning. Even though this morning was only a short qualifying, and but him not a Tier 4 driver, got a podium.
Wow. Just goes to show.
Yeah, so it can be done. And I think only 3 drivers in Tier 3 did a one stop. And one stop around here is very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine,
yeah. Because these tyres can go off because, you know, they're under a lot of stress because you're going through some fast corners. Pretty much like it is in Parabolica line now. You're always on the throttle. You never let off.
7. Yeah, not bad.
119.1.
Yeah. So that is the banker to beat at the moment. His teammate is coming to the line as well, but before him is an Aston of, I think, Julius No. So it is going to be his teammate, a Jabba, that normally likes to set the lap times first. So it's both Visa Cash App drivers that are going to be setting the first laps here.
And here comes Jabba in the RB, does a 19.6.
He does a 120.4.
That's Abhishek.
Comes the Red Bull as well, and he goes up into P3.
So obviously some drivers gone to the 20s already, and I feel the times could be a lot faster because I'm sure Tier 3 did an 18.7 for pole. So very interesting about what some of these are doing. I mean, Jorn was actually a reserving today in Tier 3, and he was only mid pack.
Oh, I messed up here.
Oh, what have you messed up on? Trying to think who's going to be next to line. Looks of it, it's going to be no, Dondes is starting his lap. It's only the 2 Aston Martins on laps right now, which is Hayes and Julius. Julius, of course, has invalidated, so we'll need to go again. So it will be Hayes the next to cross line. Just come out the back end of Ascari. Going down the back straight towards Parabolica. Which unfortunately we saw a huge crash for Cardelf. They had a puncture, lost his front wing, went straight into the barriers. So Hayes does put into P3 in a moment for a 120.1. So it looks like it's going to be Dondesh, the next to cross the line, just coming down the back straight under the old circuit that was used for 2 seasons back in the 50s and 60s. As Ben is just going,
Yeah, sorry.
He made a whoopsie somewhere, but we don't know. Dondesh coming to Parabolica. Goes in nice and tight, keeps a nice tight line, lets the car drift out wide. Now back on throttle all the way down towards the line. A very short DRS point, but goes P2 with a 19.4. Some good times coming out so far. Should also need to keep a lookout for Mauk, last week's winner, who was just so dominant last weekend. As of course, we know that you weren't here. You were too busy in El Paris.
I did manage to look at times, so it looked like it was a good weekend for all tiers last week, to be honest.
It was. I think I forgot how I did, to be honest. I think I came back well, but I can't honestly remember. It's just I think it was a race I just wanted to put behind me. I got a feeling today is going to be exactly the same. But Mauk coming through Parabolica, last week's winner and sprint winner as well. He absolutely dominated last week. And 1:18.7. So wow.
Yeah, Mauk back to his old ways, and obviously missing. Did he miss last week as well or not?
No, he raced last week.
He raced last week. So he missed the week before that when I was doing commentary.
So I think next is going to be Abrantes. Unless it's, it will be Abrantes next to cross the line in the McLaren. Actually getting a bit of a tow at the same time off the car ahead. The RB just giving him a bit of a tow down the back straight. Oh, he does send him a little bit wide, but keeps it invalid. Oh, sorry, keeps it invalid, but has aborted the lap at the same time. They're not like this is the problem. If you're trying to be so close to a car ahead who's just starting a lap, you're going to fall into that dirty air and it's going to ruin your lap completely. So sometimes, people trying to go for the toes, but at the end of the day, it's going to put you offline for some places. So it's not really worth trying to get a toe. Just do the lap yourself. Don't try and force it.
Mm-hmm. So the A-Fixer is on the lap then, coming through Lesmo 1 and 2. And let's see where...
Camera's further road, just come out Ascari. Yeah, it's coming into Parabolica. There's a car ahead, but will not be a problem for him. See how with Cameron he gets on as he comes up to the line and goes P2 with a 19 flat. Like you said,
Cam Ruddy. No, he has the pace, but it's that lap time with Malk at the moment. That's going to take some beating. Here does come a fixer. Where is he going to put that McLaren?
He doesn't have his teammates this time round. Goes into P3.
We know how good Abrantes can be, so I think that'll be decent points again for McLaren today. If Abrantes can find that pace, we know we had it in the start of the season.
Yeah, Jay's in the Haas has just come out of Ascari. I'm named to the two-time champion of Alberto Ascari, who drove for Ferrari back in the day. I mean, really back in the day. Let's see where Jace can put this Haas. P7 with a 19.4. Just trying to think what the cut-off point is going to be for Q1. Because I'd say only 4 drivers will go out, with only being 19 drivers on the grid, even though Flip-Flop Lad should be here somewhere, but he's not.
So Blitz is next across the line then. Let's see.
The old Tier 4 driver. He was Tier 4 at the start of the season, but obviously was way too quick. And it goes into P6 for 19.3. And that's
not too bad.
Is that. Dondedge is back out there for another right lap, and so is Hayes. So they believe that their times are not good enough to get through. Superiority, Ifni, Abrantes, Beribak and Mr. Reese are all on outlaps. Camrody is thinking that 19 flat is enough to get him through. To be fair, those times, yeah, I think it is. More and more cars coming out for out laps. Hayes is on his lap now, or on their lap, should I say. Has already got in a 20.1 as a banker lap. Can they go faster? Oh, locks up going to turn 1. Gets it turned in. He gets it like so out turn 2. It seems my co-commentator is a bit busy right now doing something.
I'm still here, mate. I'm still here. I was letting you do all the talking, mate. You was in a rhythm, so.
I know, but the thing is, you can jump in. Hayes, as you know, Hayes going down the dip under the old straight of the old circuit, underneath the bridge, up towards Ascari. Can he get it cut in nicely? Does it very nicely indeed. Gets the exit perfect. What an exit itself. Here comes Hayes coming down the back straight towards the Parabolica for the final corner, a tour around this Monza circuit.
Yeah, it's looked decent. He is about 5 tenths up, but taking that narrow line, that looks like he's coming into the pit lane. No, he's not. He just thinks that's a faster line. He goes 19.0. Hayes with the pace
P3.
today.
Yeah, definitely improved on that 1 minute 20. Obviously improves by just over a second as well. So cracking lap that from Hayes.
Yeah, superior then. Where is he going to put that Williams?
Can they put their name? Can they put the namesake on top as in superiority in that Williams?
That's like
Definitely.
Some line. That's good time.
No, 19.2 goes P7. It's proper close right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, I mean, look at from you got P14 all the way to sort of P7. It's really, really close.
Yeah, P2 to P12 is only 4 tenths.
Yeah, so
4.5 tenths. It's
nothing.
Dondej goes P3. Oh, sorry, P4 now to Brantis goes P2 with an 18.8.
Yeah, great lap time from him.
Dondej actually went to did go for P3 momentarily, but was able to beat Hayes by 1/1000th of a second.
And that was Pelly back. That was up into P9 as well. So the only driver to not set a lap time is the reserve of Ifni at the moment.
Yeah, I say Jabba, Abhishek and Tanjiro still, have set laps, but of course they will need to go faster because they are currently in the drop zone. Ifni is not moving. Must just wants to start from the back. Doesn't want to mess around with the tier 2 guys, but Ifni does have the pace to mix it with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll see him come out later on. I think he's got maybe one run left in him, maybe try and fuel for 2. But I think that time's coming down too quick for him to get 2 laps. So yeah, so on the line for Ifni at the moment. But in that drop zone is Nick. F7R Nick, is it down there? He needs to come out and set in the lap time. Jabba, we know he can have the pace at times. He's actually invalidated, so he needs to go again and resave that fuel.
Yeah, we know that Nick's got some pace. I can't get words out time. Don't hold me to it. But yeah, Nick has definitely got some pace on him, and is there in the pits right now. There's a Rebel looking at coming in the pits as well, and that was Dondej who just came in. But Tanjiro now coming down to the Scari. It's not really pushing, so maybe just doing a second warm-up lap.
Yeah, I think it's just to set the car up right, recharge that battery as much as you can. Now it's going to be 4+. He's got 3 minutes left on the clock. He really needs to try and get himself into Q2 here. And like some of the others as well, he is.
Pellyback says that's enough with 119.1. So Tanjiro is not pushing at all.
He's coming in.
Tanjiro's gone back into the pits.
He's not going to be able to get in and come out again, I don't think, there.
With, 2.5 minutes? I don't know, it's going to be nippy. It's going to be close.
Nimble with a podium in P3, in Tier 3 this morning. Very well done to Nimble.
Yeah, so that means Nimble is going to be a T3 driver going forward. Ifni is out on track. I'll wind you up, Nimble. I'm not winding you up. Actually, yeah, Nimble, you can sort with Nathan.
So if Niaz come out, then he is setting a lap time. He's the only driver not to. This is really important for him now if he wants to make a Q2 appearance. We will come back to that later on. And Julius, he's coming through the final corner now. He's 2 tenths up on his lap time. Afternoon, Reese boy. And he goes up into P10. And the
19-2. Each time's getting closer and closer as well. So I say Nick Dew is on a lap. Jappa's on a lap. Abhishek is on a lap, and so is Ifni. What can Ifni do? We're on board of them now, going through the two Lesmos down towards Ascari. Can Ifni really show what he's got? Oh, he's got a slow car in front of me. That was on the line as well.
Tried
that car really should
pick up the sort of toe there from the car, but I think the car was going too slow, and then he had to take avoiding action.
Yeah, the car shouldn't have been there to begin with. If you're not on the race line, just get off it. But so it didn't impact Ifni too much as he comes up towards the Parabolica. Takes a nice wide line, keeps the speed up, gets the car turned in more, directly to the line, and goes P3.
So when the pressure's on, Ifni didn't feel it, and he's put himself up into P3, and that's going to be a Q2 appearance. Great lap from him there.
It's not bad from a Tier 3 reserve. Again, P3, and therefore does the right thing and gets off the line, taking the escape road because he knew there was a car behind him. And unfortunately, this cars will not turn around those bollards like they can in real life.
Here comes the Haas driver, and he does improve by 4 tenths, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, not enough, is it? Neither was it for Jabba, unless Jabba's on lap right now, which he is. So can Jabba do anything in the drop zone right now in P18 with that 19.6?
Yeah.
Tanjiro is also on that lap. Well, Tanjiro has now just started a lap.
And the same is for Nick as well, and the new man of Tanjiro. Can they find the times? Jay is at risk as well. He is on the lap. He is up ever so slightly on his lap time. But Lesmo 1 didn't look too great, a little bit snappy. So, yeah, needs to find the time.
I think a lot of these drivers need to find the time because it's so close just to get into Q2. And even Pennyback might think, hang on a minute.
He's up in P4. Has the pace,
it makes you think though, is Pennyback thinking, is that 19.1 even good enough to get it through? As he's actually dropping down the order, is Pennyback down to P12 now.
Yeah, so Jay is 3 tenths up, coming through the final corner, and this can now put Blitz at risk, and drops down. Tanjo is down. Is Nick improving? This is the question. He's
giving up. So what can Jabba do? And it's not enough. Jabba is out. Blitz is out.
Yeah, Nick goes up into P8. That's what's knocked him out.
What about the last two drivers of Abhishek? No, Abhishek's given up. Tanjiro's out. Abhishek coming around the Parabolica. So can Abhishek... No, Abhishek's given it has stopped as well. Abhishek is out.
Yeah, I was trying to say Tanjiro. He's lost all front wing, and Abhishek was also... He backed out way on the straight. So, yeah, it was all them two that was gotten out. But it's the one of me. It's Jay's. He was at the risk of dropping. He managed to keep himself in.
He does.
He doesn't have that pace today.
He doesn't. So your 4 drivers out this session are Blitz, Jabba, Tanjiro, and Abhishek.
Yeah, and the one and only yet again, Molt going fastest. So he's back to his old ways. A fixture in P4. It's still them two for the hunt in this championship fight. It's going to be that all season long.
Thing is, though, with Abrantes being his reserve teammate, is he going to do any favours for him?
I think he will. I think Abrantes is he's very switched on about who's winning what in the championship, etc. So yeah, there'll be McLaren apply rules, I'm sure, this afternoon. But it was Malk that was fastest then in that Q1 session. Going out, unfortunately, is Blitz, Jabba, Tanjiro, and Abhishek. They're all out in that Q1 session.
But here we are now in Q2. Who's going to be the first to blink? And it is Sam Flea. Again, the first man out. Got Brantis, Dondage and Jays also out on that laps as well. So Ben, looking at these the times from Q1.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the pole time is going to be?
Don't know. I'm not too switched on with times this weekend. I've not done no practice myself, so I don't know where sort of tier 1 is even at. Yeah, maybe low 18s. Maybe I think we already seen Mulk into the 18s highs already. So yeah, maybe around the low 18s. But that could be wrong. I mean, it could be the 17s as well. But yeah, we'll see later on when we get into that Q3 session.
We sure will. To see if we get a nice one. As it is Sam Flea about to cross line. Just start his on lap. That was me thinking he was on lap.
Yeah, he's starting his lap now, yeah. I mean, if there's any tier 1 drivers in the chat, can let us know what sort of a tier 1 time is, and then we can sort of try and do the math of maybe what a tier 2 time would be.
I'm predicting tier 1's going to be mid to low 16s.
Could possibly be.
But we'll find out really what Q2 is going to be like. What tier 2 is going to be like until we get to the main bit of the top 10 shootout. Tristan Bailey says Malk is going to hit an 18 or a 17.9.
Okay. That was about right what I said. But just before Sam Flea finishes his lap time then, I can give a quick shout out to Formula 7 Racing. If you are wanting to come and get involved here at Formula 7 Racing, you've just tuned in and you're thinking, how do I get involved with this amazing league, one of the best in Europe, come and join F7. It is ! Discord in the chat. That will bring you straight to our Discord. Come and set some times. We run loads of races now here at F7. We run LMU, we run ACC, we run F1. That's got so many tiers on a Sunday and realistic on a Wednesday. So yeah, if it's something you want to come and get involved in, you love racing, Discord in the chat, and that will bring you straight to our Discord. And I hope to see you soon. Oh, okay, it's Theo. The AMS Tanjiro is Theo. Oh, good to know.
Okay, he just can't decide what name he wants.
Yeah, I just thought he was a newcomer. I mean, I knew he was with the team of AMS, so I should have picked that up really.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but we also know he's just known as Theo or Tojo or the wannabe Lightning McQueen, but there's only one McQueen.
There is. And
Tojo,
Bjorn,
Theo,
I'm afraid.
So Tojo, Theo, Watto, Tanjiro, pick a name and stick with it.
So then, Mulk is fastest again with an 18.9. That's a great lap time for him with Dondage just sitting behind with the 19.3. And then Jay is there as well. Cam Ruddy is on a lap note just starting. I do apologise.
Pellyback, 19 flat. Just goes over a 10th behind Malk. So that's a good lap from Pellyback.
So Cam Ruddy then in that Scarlet Ferrari. It's kind of in the new livery as well. It's a little bit like how the new livery on that Ferrari is. with the white on top, and then
Yeah, it still
underneath
reminds me
the
of one
red.
from the. Still reminds me from one from back in the 70s with Nicky Lauda.
Yeah, I would thought that's what was going to come out of your mouth next.
Yeah, with
um,
this
I like it.
incredibly massive airbox he used to have on it as well before they
Yeah, that's it.
redesigned it and took it off.
Yeah, and then you had Leclerc that crashed it in Monaco a
Yeah,
couple of years back.
but if you want a big airbox, just look at the old BJ. God, it was enormous.
Yeah, as you know, that when that pressure is on, it's hard to get your PBs again. I mean, sometimes I've only seen PBs broken in a session only a couple of times throughout my career. We're seeing people do it. So yeah, let's see if he does
Yeah,
and beat that PB later on.
I think I beat my TT last weekend in Jeddah. I think I actually
Oh,
beat him by half a.
TTs are hard to beat. You'll always beat your TT time in a session.
Yeah, and Cam Reddy goes into P6 for 19.7. Monza Internazionale and the Autodromo Nazionale de Monza, which of course has been. It's had a few changes to its track over the years.
Pennyback feels that 19.0 is enough. I mean, it should be, but you
Yeah,
just never know.
never know indeed. Definitely starting lap now. As we know, years and years ago, this chicane used to go off to the left, not to right.
So then Nick is coming through. Is that what's the final chicane called? I can't remember. Totally
Parabolica.
lost me. Parabolica, that is it.
Well, the late great Michele Arboreto.
And Nick through the final corner. Where is he going to put that kick? Can Nick find that pace that he's probably looking for and probably is striving to find? And it's a 19.4 for Nick. That's not too bad at the moment as it stands.
Not bad at all. I'm just trying to think though. Before this track had the chicanes in, could you imagine these F1 drivers going around it trying to keep their tyres warm at the same time? It'd literally be impossible. Oh, Ifney goes well out wide and the exit of Ascari. And backs out of it. Like I was saying, back in I think it was the 60s, mid 60s, this track had no chicanes at all.
Oh wow. So if the invalidated lap time, so did A-Fixter. He's found that track limit again.
Here comes Abrantes.
No, I'm on board with him, mate.
Let's see what he does in this for Paya McLaren. The original colours are Bruce McLaren, the New Zealander, and goes into P2 with that and another 19 flat.
Yeah, so this is just going to show how the standard that Molk is at the moment and the talent that he has.
Yeah, I still remember the clip when Nelson Piquet got taken out by a back marker. I think it was Mark Sura at the second chicane, and he literally got out of his car and started having a fight with him in the middle of the track. If you don't believe me, go check it out on YouTube. It's there. And even Muddy Walker was saying, "Oh, there we go." He says, and he goes, "Just have that." Commentating on the fight at the same time. But yeah, Nelson Piquet lashed out against Mark Sura back in the early 80s, I think it was. When the second chicane was just basically a quick left-right, like the old Monaco chicane used to be.
Some old news on Monza.
Yep, I know my stuff for Monza. So, well, mostly all my stuff, but
Thankfully,
I
he's
know.
invalidated his lap time.
Yeah, he fixed it back on an outlap. So
Not really much going on.
there is not much going on because most of the guys are in the pits. Cam Reddy is on that lap, and so is a fixter, and that is your lot.
Here comes Don there. He goes fast.
Wow, what a time! Where does he pull that from?
What a lap time from Donny Dedge then. Putting it on that top spot at the moment.
Has he got that new innovative Ferrari rear wing, that
the 180 version?
The 180. That promotes lift to the rear, not downforce, which is interesting.
Well, yeah, they think I kind of like it though. I mean, it's something different, you know. I think it's going to be I really think Ferrari are the team to watch out for. I think they're
Yeah,
looking the best at the moment. I mean, those race starts are looking unbelievable, and
they
don't,
are.
I don't
But
think they're
there
the
is,
quickest in a straight line. Don't get me wrong, but
something going on. That's saying that these cars are too hard to drive. In fact, it's not a driver's skill
essentially, though,
anymore.
yeah, shouldn't an F1 car be hard to drive though?
No, they're that hard now that even Max Verstappen is turning around. They're saying that Formula One is no longer a sport of being fast. It's now a sport of how well you can manage your car. Not race your car,
Right,
manage it.
okay.
Because with the gear ratio being 50%, 50-50 on electric and powered, means you've actually got to literally, instead of you can't shift up early anymore. You can't do it because the car bogged
Sorry
down.
to
And
interrupt you there. A Fixter has invalidated his lap time again, so hopefully he's got enough
no,
fuel to go again. And Cam Ruddy is on a push lap, and he's up 6 tenths of a second here. So this is going to put him up into the 19.1s as it stands. So that will put him around P5, unless he is going to improve anymore. Good afternoon, Dudley. How are you, sir?
yeah, I was about to, I'll quickly finish. They're saying that the cars are so difficult to drive these times. This time you can't short shift out of corners. Can really go to P3 with an 1880 of his own. You basically got to high rev the gears so much that the pistons could be bouncing out of the engine cover. You've got to high rev it in top gear to get
Wow.
through. Yeah, to keep the engine alive. As soon as if you don't get it out of the corner right, the car will bog down and you'd be like basically an anti-stall.
Yeah, seen all that. Yeah, it is crazy. Um, I mean, I can't see how it is going to improve the racing going forward. Don't get me wrong, I don't think we're going to see hardly any overtakes. And then you got the commentator saying, "Oh, we think we're going to see overtakes in corners that we've never seen before." I mean, that'll be the only occasion if a driver has more battery than the car in front,
Yeah,
or
that's going to be it.
whatever. So
It's going to
yeah,
be it's just going to be glorified Formula E.
it
That's
will
it.
be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Well, also with Formula E, they got all those boost shit on the track, and sorry for my language, but it is just that. It's superior. He goes fastest with the 18.7. That's probably on new tires though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you got all those boosts on the track with Formula E and things like that. So when people say it's like Formula E, I have to disagree with them because it kind of isn't, but it is. I know what you're saying. But we just have to wait and see. And I'll be looking forward to when the game actually gets to DLC as well, so we can all experience that new world of cars as well. And we're probably going to get it in this season and for the realistic season as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I think it's going to be coming out, was it April, May time, the DLC? But it'd
Yeah.
be interesting because there's going to be whole new mechanics to it. It's not going to be the same as it is. So, will those new game mechanics reflect onto this season's car? Onto the 2025 cars as well, or
Yeah.
would it have its own separate mechanics? Because it's going to be two vastly different cars.
I think the handling is all going to be the same. I just think it's going to just be overload. I think it's just going to be a sort of overlay of how the car looks.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the
And
same
they'll
time,
just bring the battery thing
at the same time,
in the arrow.
the cars are actually a second slower.
If need then with an 18.7. Go on.
Was it? I think Antonelli did a fast time, and he's over a second slower than what P20 qualified last season around Bahrain.
Yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
So they're a lot slower. But it could be just a case of they don't know how to manage the gears, throttle. I don't know what it is, but we'll see how it gets on. It's going to be interesting when it comes to Monaco.
Definitely will be. 1 minute left on the clock then, and A Fixer still hasn't let us settle that time. This is the time to find.
He's got a
Um,
car ahead of him as
and
well,
he
so that car
does.
will need to get out of the way. It's
He
an
is
Aston
already getting
Martin,
out of
which
the way.
yeah, but needs a slow. I wouldn't go off the track though.
Yeah, I think he's all right doing that. I mean,
I don't know. I guess it's a
it's
pet peeve of
Julius,
mine.
so I don't think he got
Yeah,
time to set another lap time. I think he's just wanting to get out of the way, so don't give himself a penalty or anything like that. Yeah, this is so important for A Fixer now.
it does. Goes through Lesmo 1. Gets it turned in well. Keeps it on the line as well at the same time. Lesmo 2. Get it dived in. Yes, keeps it valid at the same time. Oh, I'm going to lose my voice after this race, I tell you. So what does Adam coming through? Ascari, can he keep it valid? And does. Gets it nicely out the. Gets it pinned out the exit for Ascari. Can he get it pinned through Parabolica? He needs a set of time. Has to be. Well, basically just needs to get into the 18s if he can. The 6 drivers that have gone to the 18s. Can Adam join them? And the answer is yes, he can, and goes pole. Well, goes fastest with an 18.4.
Yeah, what a lap time from Adam there. He's absolutely dialed that in, and he didn't feel the pressure with being right down at the bottom of that leaderboard.
That's what you call clutch.
Yeah, that is a clutch moment for Adam there. So Brantis hasn't got himself in either. Who's that just jumped up? I think that was Nick.
Dear.
It was Nick. He's gone up into P2. So it was lucky for the people that retirement of a little bit of like Molk and Cam Ruddy, because we know the drivers that have unfortunately gone out in this session could have found the times to.
Yeah. The thing is, what was it in Q3? I think only 2 or 3 drivers made 18s, but in Q2, 10 of them did. So that tells you the difference it was. Even Malk thought he was enough, but even Malk was close to being out. I mean, 11th place on a 19 flat, 19-0. That's how close it was. That was 11th.
Yeah, so there you have it then. A Fixter was fastest in that Q2 session and unfortunately going out. Sam Flea back on his debut. He is in P11 with Abrantis in P12, Pellyback in P13, Mr. Reese in P14, and Julius just couldn't find the time into that Q3 session. We're going to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts, because this could be absolutely interesting, and this could be a change in absolutely everything. Who is going to get that pole position? Is it going to be A Fixter? Is it going to be Molk? Or is it going to be a complete different name up on that top spot?
It's going to be interesting.
So that's already the interesting factor. The sun's gone away and the clouds have come out. As the one and only would say, it's a little bit murky out there. Are we going to see rain?
It'd be interesting. We had no rain in Tier 3. But like I say, it's looking a bit murky.
It's looking a bit murky.
It tells you the track would have cooled down. So will these times get faster? Will they get a little bit slower than they were in Q2? Would there been a cooler track then?
Yeah, this track will be cooling down 100%. People think, oh, the weather doesn't really change it, but when you sort of, how I know it from realistic, when we have official weather, so we know if it's going to be cloudy or if it's going to be light cloud, you have to really set your practice sessions to that, because when the sun is shining, you get faster lap times. When it's really dark cloud, it's a lot slower because these tracks it's not heat up. And this indicates to me that there's going to be rain. There are so many drivers that have come out to try and set their lap times as quick as they can, because I think we're going to see rain in this session.
Hey, very interesting, isn't it? I say, only one driver hasn't, so now believe it or not, is A Fixter.
Yeah, he's late to come out. He's late to react. I mean, just looking at the clouds, I mean, does this look like we're going to get rain? I mean, the car is already battling to try and get past Ifney there. He's trying to get past the Williams driver of Molk, or was it? No, it's of Superior. So Molk's actually leading this. No, he's not leading this train.
It's Nick Jew, yeah, it's Nick
Jew. So Nick is, if it rains towards the end of this lap, Nick is in prime position. Nick will be asking, can this rain?
Yeah, it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? If there is rain, because even though it is slightly brightening up, you can tell it is trying to brighten up in places. But it also looks darker in other places, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
All the cars behind now need to slow down to get a bit of the clean air on their front wing. Because both Ferraris, as you can see, they're yellow flags in Sector 3. They're all a bit bunched up.
Is it going to be a Monza 2019? Was it 2019?
That's what it's looking like. So that's when they all come out of the pit lane battling for position now.
Yeah,
and you've got Molk here. He's just too close to that Ferrari in front of him. Let's just stay on board. He's going to struggle through turn 1 and 2 here. As he locks up already, look.
It's not good when you're following a car.
It's not.
This is. I mean, I followed someone around here, but that was just for a bank lap, so I wasn't really pushing, and I just still didn't like it.
Well, yeah, the problem is Camrelli's just going to be getting constant error. He's just not going to be comfortable. Let's just flick on board. I know he's not the leading car, but I just want to do it for demonstration. As that, no, he's going to get watched out wide there.
The car doesn't want to
Back on
react
the
very
power. Now he's
quickly,
going
does
to get
it?
the slipstream, of course.
Yeah, we're getting it now, but it's like he might just have to, I don't know, just slow a bit more for the corners. But
Well, he
it's got,
can't really afford to do that, you know. He wants to set that decent banker and then go on to try and get pole position. But this hasn't been good for Moke. I think obviously Nick is going to set a decent lap time. He had the clean air. Let's go on board with him then. He goes fastest with a 19.3.
it's raining. It is raining.
It is raining. Wow. So this is all going to come down to who can get pole position then, because they're just not going to be able to. Moke
Mal
just
gets
still
it.
goes fastest in that dirty air. Brandon in P2.
What about a fixer? Can he make the most of it? Even though the rain is, if you go on board, you can see the rain is coming down.
Ah, they just left it a little too late.
Soon find out what.
I can't believe Nick's only done a 19.3 when he was the leading car.
Yeah, so maybe it's just that point of the track, and a fixer gets
Oh,
P2. So I
wow,
think, to
that
be
was a
fair,
lap time.
he needed that. Yeah, another clutch moment for Adam there. So it makes you wonder.
That is
Is the
going to
track
be it then. I don't think the track is just going to constantly get
and
worse. And
super
Moke
track?
was lucky there, let me tell you, in that dirty air.
Yeah, and I think superiority retired on the track as well. Just saw his car on the side of the road, and then it vanished. So wouldn't really do that. Just get yourself to the pit because there's no one on lap. So it does make you wonder: is that it? Is the track? Could they even do no lap on this? Who
It depends how
knows?
quick you can get in. I mean, it is only a little bit of a drizzle. I mean, we've seen Nick retire down in P10. That's so
Yeah,
unfortunate for him. He was that leading car. He had the best track at that time. He just wanted that rain to hit a little bit sooner. He wanted it to come sort of at the end of sector one, maybe when he was so far ahead of the others. But just yeah, it just didn't quite come quick enough. Now we're seeing already
yeah.
drivers retire, and that's going to be it. It's going to be Molt that gets that pole position. I think A Fixer has been so lucky to get that P2. He will be delighted with that to be able to go at Molt. But yeah, we're going to already get into this race already.
Yeah, and there you go. Is the rain? Is it looking murky? Will it rain? And there it is. I actually picked it up. I just saw like little streaks
Over
on
the
one of the
car.
cars.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's when I found out. I was following Nick Gio was, and I just seen streaks again. It's raining.
Makes you wonder then, have we got rain in the race? That'll be changing strategies and setups, etc.
That'll be interesting if there is, because you can't really use 0-0 wings in the rain. You're asking for a lot of trouble if you do.
Yeah, I think it will be one of the quickest Q3 sessions we have ever seen if the four of the drivers do decide to retire now and that they think could call it a day.
Oh, Mark just spoiled it. It's dry for the race. Damn you, Mark.
So yeah, there goes
Will,
Jays. He's I
yeah.
don't know, just for a Fixter and Brandon the Hayes now. Hopefully they can retire and get into the race and we save some time. We still don't want to be sat here for 5 minutes. So
No, quicker in. That means I can get myself ready for tier 3. Sorry, 4.
yeah, Adam did have that clean air nimble. The rain come a lot sooner for him though, so
Yeah,
that
so
final corner would have been a
yeah,
little bit edgy for Adam.
it
But
would
yeah, it's
indeed.
Molt then. That takes that pole position, and of course, it's the one and only A Fixer that is sitting behind him on this second row. Then is Banner Brandon and Don Dedge. Don Dedge has had a really good qualifying. I think this is one of the best we've seen him have. On that third row is Hayes with Cam Ruddy and Ifney and Jays, and then Superior and Nick all in P9 and P10. Let's get into this race, and hopefully it's going to be a good one.
It is indeed.
So I do have a stat before this race starts. Give me a sec. We have 5 different winners in the opening 6 races here at Tier 2. So that is a very good one. hopefully we're gonna maybe have a different winner today, or is it gonna be Mulk, or is it gonna be A Fixter that runs away with that winning streaks? If they can get one of them going. But yeah, definitely excited for this race. Now the sun is shining. It's not looking murky anymore.
No, I say with so many
Excited.
different winners, so many different winners reminds of the 2012 season. I think it was 2012. Was it 2010?
Uh, maybe 10, I think.
Yeah, seven. Well, we had
New era of cars. Maybe. I think we might see that again this season, Mike.
Yeah,
So
it is nice having different winners because just makes things more interesting than seeing the same winner over and over and over. Like it doesn't really have one
yeah, I
same winner
reckon
all the time.
Monza. I've seen different winners actually in real life as well, as we're on this formation lap. Uh, sort of, we had that Gasly win that time, and when it was Ricardo in the McLaren, I think more teams have maybe won at Monza than they ever tried. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how it seems. How you look at it over the years.
Yeah,
It's not always the
but
top team that wins here.
well, then he can say the same thing about Vettel in his when he
Yeah,
drove
you've
for
got
Toro
that as
Rosso.
well. Yeah, so I think that might be a stat there.
That is a stat which I can't be bothered to look up right now.
No, details then. Let's look at the tyres. The top two on mediums with Banter Brandon in a P3 with Cam Ruddy also on the hards in P6. Then it's mediums for Dondedge and Hayes. And then we got Ifney and Jays on medium again. And then it's hard for Superior down in P9. So it's a bit mixed up in strategies here.
It's going to be interesting for strategies. I got a feeling that some are going to try and do a one-stop.
Yeah, maybe.
I really wouldn't because it's not really the track for a one-stop. Yes, well, you're only going in a straight line, but the thing is the amount of load you're putting into these tyres when you go around some of the corners is a lot more.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I'm actually looking up some facts on Monza now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Yeah, Brantis should be able to make some positions up from there. Nimble, definitely. Yeah, he can maybe bring some points for McLaren today. So all the drivers are getting lined up. As you see the nice green flag there from our steward. That looks like a very thick flag, by the way. The way it just sort of flaps back. Oh, it's funny.
It looks like 3D printed.
Yeah. Looks a bit rubbery as well. It looks like it. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monk that's going to be getting us underway here at Formula 7 Racing. It is 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4, 5, and it is lights out and away we go. And this race is sponsored by Sim Racing Setups, and Molk has got us underway pretty well. A Fixter is trying to come at him pretty quick, but he's got Banter Brandon right behind him as well. A little bit of contact coming into turn 1. And again, Banter Brandon has lost an end plate. You can already see that. You just have to be so careful nowadays with ghosting being off and the damage being on the way it is. And Molk's already gained a second through turns 1 and 2, man, G.
Yeah, he's pulled out his inner Max Verstappen there, but he fixed it straight away, catching him by 2/10 just for the second chicane. But yeah, it's going great right here. Mr. East down a few places of Brandt is now down to 17.
Is falling back, yeah, so he's not had the start to this race, trying to get back into that car. It's really important now for A Fixer to try and keep himself with Molk if he can, but he's had to use a lot of that battery already. And yeah, look at this, they're already being split, the pair, because of that damage from Banter Brandon and being on that hard compounder tyre as well. Dondedge needs to try and make a move as quick as he can.
He does indeed, but otherwise, Banter Brandon's just going to be the cork in a bowl and hold everyone up to try and get through. But so, see what he's like. He's actually, just lost his front and right hand
just
plate.
lost the position to Ifney, but is he going to have that switchback on him? He does down the inside, has that inside line, and he's through. On the Mercedes driver, yeah, this has been a dream start from Molk. He's just absolutely run away from A Fixter in the beginning of those laps. I just think Adam
Yes,
felt a
they.
little bit uncomfortable between turn one
Oh,
and two.
wow. That was very close
Someone else
for
has
Cam
lost
Ruddy
that.
in the
Yeah, Cam
Mercedes,
Ruddy,
and
he's got damage. He's got
he nearly
damage to
went.
that front of that
Yeah,
Ferrari.
he nearly went into the back of the Aston Martin there at Hayes, but lucky enough he didn't because, like I say, Cam Ruddy on that hard tyres. They say both the Ferraris on the hard tyres, and a fixer cut right across
Look at this
the
on the
second part of the
outside there, and
chicane.
that's Pelly back and Sam Flea going at it. Can't get the camera angle. Sam Flea threw over the curb. I'm surprised he didn't get a legal overtake there, but he's done it. And Nick picking up the position on Pellyback as well. As Pellyback just got slight damage to that Alpine. Can't see
Oh,
at this
yellow
period
flag,
in
yellow
time.
flag. It's Blitz. Blitz is round. I don't know if he's had a bit. Oh, he's at the wall as well. He lost it coming out the first Lesmo. I don't know if he was a finder Brantes at all. They're going trying to go side by
Has
side.
got past Banton Brandon as well, with all that going on.
Yeah, which Dondage would
Hayes
needed.
has got
I tell
past
you
as
what,
well.
yeah. So Brandon is feeling a bit. The medium tyres will warmed up. The hards will not have. And Cam Ruddy is getting attacked by Ifney again. Empty. Banterbrand now into the pits.
Yeah, that's probably the right move now for him. Get on a set of mediums, try and extend that stint if you can. And that promotes Ifney up into P5 as well. He's come right down the inside of that other. Oh, and Cam Ruddy's at the back of him again. And then you got the Williams on the outside trying to make a move. It's all going on there at turn one.
I mean, look how much Ifney just drives away from Cam Ruddy.
Yeah, Cam Ruddy struggling with that damaged front wing.
Yes. Oh, the superiority just locks his rears and hits someone as well.
It's caused mayhem. Yeah, it's caused mayhem. Someone else went sliding off, didn't they? I think it might have been Nick. Yeah, he's just trying to get control of that car again now. And it was also Pellyback. This is the issue you have now with ghosting off. You are on so many crazy crashes.
You do, but superiority just seemed to maybe hit the grass. I don't know. His back end just snapped away and couldn't do anything to save it. And the what's the one I'm looking for? The influence from his car just took him right into the second part of the chicane. And I don't think there was anything superiority could have done there to avoid any of that. That's unfortunate from the other guys as well. It really is, but I really don't think anything superiority could have done there to avoid it.
Yeah, you can't when a car is in that position. Unfortunately, Hayes has got past on Dodge then up into P3, and they are catching Adam. Molk has sort of just ran off into the distance. I don't think we're going to see him losing that lead anytime soon, unless there's a safety car.
Could have four guys in the pits: Tanjiro, Abhishek, Jabba, and superiority.
Yeah, it just
all
was that big
for
crash.
wing changes. I think I don't know if anyone hit superiority from behind or he just lost on his own, but you can't fault him for that. He didn't have any control of his car. It just went that way. It's a bit unfortunate. So for me, from what I've seen, that's just a really unfortunate racing incident. But that's just me. Anyone else can have their own idea of it. But yeah, Hayes is catching a fixer a lot. I didn't realise Hayes got past Dondage.
Yeah, I just said that, mate. Yeah, he's also got on the back of a fixture here, so this is interesting to see.
It is. What can Hayes do? Hayes not had a good run of races recently, but looking to make some sort of comeback today.
Yeah, and I was Malt getting on there and is just continuously pushing that battery. I mean, Adam has managed to try and save some to try and maybe take a push and come back later on in this race.
Here comes Hayes down the inside of turn
one. Wow,
one.
look at that top end speed. You can just see it, and he just locked up into turn one. And now he's past a fixer. Is now the push to try and catch Molk.
Molk doing his best Roadrunner impersonation. And driving off in the distance.
What else is going on then further down this grid? He was close. Abhishek, the Haas driver, is close to Nick. Nice to see Gravangan in the chat giving the support. We know we normally see Gravangan on the grid, but not today. Hopefully you're having a good day, Gravangan.
Yes, enjoying the warmer day that Britain's having right now. Some double figures.
Oh, wow.
From being rainy for the basically the past month, it's basically 10, 11 degrees today. It's actually kind of nice.
So Abrantes then is very close to Julius. He's probably going to get this move done on the main straight. Fiel just
Yeah.
not having the season that he wants at the moment, picking up a 3-second time penalty.
See if Brandt is actually going to make a move on Mr. Reese going to turn one, maybe. Hopefully, Brandt is going to help McLaren pick up some points today. Yes, one kidney Jim, me, all right. Here comes the Brandt down the inside of Mr. Reese and takes the position before the corner. That's impressive. I do like seeing that. Taking the position before the corner. Last thing you want to do is try and take the position in the corner. It's even harder, especially around there.
So then A fixture is close to Hayes. I mean, Hayes is driving an incredible race at the moment.
They are, and they're actually closing in on Malk at the same time. So it makes you wonder, has Hayes been able to put negative downforce on that car?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good straight line.
Maybe using 0 -5, I don't know.
Well, it's a close battle. Mr. Reese and that Abrantes fight still going on.
It is. So everything just seems to be a bit settled down now. We've got a few little fights going on. So will Mr. Reese try and make a move into turn 1 on the Abrantes? Soon find out. Yes, turn 1 easy. Gets it done. Barbishek wasn't able to get past Nick Jew. We don't know. Was it the other way around? Don't know. Other than that, everything is calmed down a bit.
Yeah, there's not too much going on now with the tyres going off, of course. So
yeah, the mediums will go off first, though. But it doesn't look like Cam Reddy's really making an impact. Then again, he's got the broken wing. Sam Flea is on the harder tyres. They can go a little bit longer into this race. But I wonder if anyone's going to try and go for the one-stop.
Yeah, I mean, this could also throw a spanner in the works if Molk's on a different strategy.
If he had a massive snap coming through Ascari, basically pulling guys in, it can block there for a minute. Actually going sideways through it at the same time, and then collected and got through it without losing positions, and still keeping up with Dondej ahead. But Hayes is in the pits.
Yeah, and that was for Dondej as well. Cameron still on this hard compound tyre, and he's coming at Ifney here, but they both got DRS. He's not able to make a move on the Mercedes driver.
Jays is in as well, so 3 drivers giving up, looking to go do a 2-stopper. But will Malk, Adam and Ifney try a 1-stopper as they're still out in front?
Yeah, 5 seconds is back now from Malk as Adam. Can Adam just give it his all? Maybe try to, don't want to overdrive that McLaren too much, but you need to try and find a way to cut this time out to Malk.
Wonk in the gym saying you can do a 1-stop. 11, 12 on mediums, 15 on hards. It all depends on how well you look after your tyres at the same time. Because sometimes that might not be the case, trying to go that far on these tyres. But we'll soon find out. Yeah, it was done in Tier 3. I think a few drivers were able to do one stop, but everyone else basically did a 2. At the same time, you're not losing time because you're actually gaining it because you're on fresher rubber. So does Malk come in? The answer to that is no.
So the thing that Malk might have a problem here with is that he does find that he might get undercut by those cars behind. I know it was only 5 seconds, but they're on that fresher rubber.
Here comes Cam Reddy.
Yeah,
sorry, Cam Reddy looking at turn 1. Ifney defending really well there. Making Cam Reddy go around the long way. And leaves the ring.
Great racing from
excellent racing.
Yeah, that room left by Ifney there was great.
That's
took that
perfection.
wide outside line to continue for them to battle. And if he knew he was there, he's coming back at him here, and he is. He's
Yeah,
going to get that move stuck. Great move, great fighting from the pair there. That's lovely to see.
it is. It really is. That is actually beautiful. But does Anthony have the tyres to keep Cam ready at base? We come to the next DRS straight down this nice long straight underneath the old circuit of the old bankings, which they no longer use.
Yeah, because you would have found normally at turn one there, someone would just turn in, you know, thinking the car was a bit more back. But if he did the right thing, make it wider, make it so then Cam Ruddy has that room to slot in down that inside, and then if he had the beautiful sort of run out of that corner to have that switch back, and that was great racing.
If he carries on as well, but can Cam Ruddy do it this time around?
He's not close enough this time round, and he's saving the battery here. He just comes out into the clean air.
Doesn't really want to fight it. Going to wait for Anthony to run out his tyres.
Superior just made a nice overtake on Pelly back.
So Nick Dew has just come out of the pits as well, down in P14.
Yeah, overtaking Nick as well. They're side by side coming through the final corner.
Yeah, and Nick is still fighting it.
Yeah, around the outside does Nick go? Wow, what a move that was.
Who gets the DRS though? It is Nick. Is it? Was it? Yeah,
no,
it's Nick.
It was Jabba. Jabba got it.
No, it didn't. Nick got it. Sorry, Jabba didn't get this. I do apologise. Looking at the wrong cars. Yeah. So Tanjiro is out. The Theo does his normal thing. It does a few laps and retires.
So back to this Cam Ruddy and Ifney fight then. Cam Ruddy just can't get that straight line speed on Ifney. Ifney probably picking up a warning there through that corner. And Theo's day is run. Tanjiro.
Yeah.
Here comes Cam Ruddy. He's a lot closer this time round.
He really is.
Recharge that battery. Is he going to be able to get the move done down into turn one? Mulk's in the pit lane.
Mulk is in the pits, yeah. So's A Fixter as well. Ifney takes the lead. Here comes Cam Ruddy. He's making a move into turn one. Can he dive it down the inside? Will he get the room to do it? He does as well. Abhishek picks up a 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
So Cam Ruddy now is that leading car then. Pellyback is out. That's a safety car. Oh my god!
Where's he? He's lost it. Where's he lost it? He's lost it in the Ascara chicane.
He has lost it, but this is not good for Mulk.
Wow!
He's just come through turns 1 and 2, and look where the other leaders are. They're going to come out ahead if they pit. Oh my god! This is unbelievable.
This might not be good for Ifney either, because I say he didn't pit.
Well, no, I think this is not good for Mulk. This is not a Fixter as well. He's so far back. They're going to lose positions to the cars ahead here because of the delta, because of how broken it is on this game.
It's always everything on this game's broken. Come on.
They're pushing as well to do what they can to try and extend the most they could. They're going to have to slow down. Watch Cam Ruddy slow down now. Ascari.
Yeah, he'll have to, won't he? But the thing is, Ifney's going to lose out big time. Yes, cars are slower, but Ifney's going to be right in that pack with
And Mulk is so far back behind Hayes here.
Yeah. So Ifney will have to pit now anyway.
That safety car has come at the wrong time for Mulk.
Ifney, see Cam Ruddy pits, Ifney pits, they're
right,
all pitting.
This is it. Is Mulk still going to come out into the lead of this race?
Brantis missed the race. Julius, is Hayes going to pit?
Ifney's already coming out. But this is Mulk just can't get to that line because of the delta. No, he's going to still do it. Yeah, Hayes comes in. He's still going to do it. They just cannot get out of the pit lane quick enough. Is anyone else going to follow through? Don Dedge is going to follow through. Mulk got seriously lucky there. Ifney up into P3 then. That was a Fixer as well, just following Ifney through, and then they're all going to bunch up again. But is Don Dedge going to be able to stay with Mulk? Is he going to be able to match that pace?
See him find out. Banter Brandon falls all the way down, of course, as pits again.
Yeah, for Malta to
Ban
still be in P1, that's an incredible job. Yeah, Bannon Brandon's fit again. That's probably the right thing. Get
yeah,
on the
he's
set of
that's,
hards if you can get them to the end.
they're not 100% fresh, but he's done 2 laps on them already. Because I think those are the set he started on before he came into pits for the wing change. Cam Reddy now down in P7. Did Cam Reddy take that wing change? Yes.
Yeah, P7, so Cam will be sort of happy where he is now. He would have lost a lot more positions than that. He's right up behind Abrantes as well. Abrantes has had a good comeback race here. So this gives me another opportunity to shout out Formula 7 Racing. If you are new around here and you'd love to come and get involved, we run a lot of races now at Formula 7 Racing. We run Assetto Corsa, we run LMU, that is new to PC. We run 3 tiers on a Sunday for F125, and on a Wednesday we run a realistic division for Formula 1 as well. If that's something you're interested in, it's exclamation mark Discord in the chat. That will bring you straight to our Discord. We have multiple sponsors. We are sponsored by Fanatec and Sim Racing Setup. So if you need a Sim Racing setup that's right for you, go across to there and use the promo code F7R at checkout. If it's working, we know we have had a problem with it lately. But yeah, if you love to come and get involved, exclamation mark Discord in the chat. I'll bring you some to Discord. Come say hi, come set some times, and get on the grid at Formula 7 Racing.
I'll leave your sandbags home. So Brandon back in the pits. Now gone to another set of mediums.
Yeah, so that's probably not a good call there.
Yeah, I wonder if these guys on mediums now we're going to try and do the entire race on them.
Yeah, I'm not a keen of this from Brandon on medium. Not going to be able to stretch it that long.
No, you've asked them to do basically over 50% on these mediums when in reality they're only good for 6 or 7.
Yeah.
To try and double that life out of them and not finish with a puncture. That goes for the likes of Sanfley, Abrantes, Cameron, Mr. East, Julius, Blitz, and even Superiority to try and do the rest of this entire Grand Prix without stopping. That's a big ask.
It is, yeah. I mean, Don Dedge, he won it. He won at Spain, so he could. I mean, he's looking to pick up another race winner essentially if he can stay with Malk and battle with Malk and make it nice and fair. I really like the pace that Don Dedge has got lately. He's come out of nowhere essentially.
Yeah, because then he wasn't going to race this season.
As well, yeah. So it was a U-turn events, and he's picked up some decent results, and he's putting himself in good positions now.
Yeah, he really has. And if he's shown why he should be a Tier 2 driver, not a Tier 3 driver.
Did he win today?
No.
Okay.
I think no, MB won today. Abhishek has had a penalty for speeding in the pit lane again. That's a second one. So why pits? I don't know. So Abhishek gonna have to stay in his box then for 10 seconds already, and it's on another 10 seconds.
Yeah, but the problem is we're going to be seeing the safety car come in this lap. Maybe if the drivers can catch up again. I don't know how many laps he's had under it now.
It's up to superiority. He's the one right at the back. Well, in theory, Abhishek is now. So I think superiority will catch up. Just maybe not. Might catch them up by Parabolica. Because of course the likes of superiority and Abhishek can actually go full pelt to catch up to the pack anyway. They don't need to slow down. So I think the safety car will be in this lap. It might be a late call as well. There we go. There it is.
There we go.
I showed off my inner Mystic Meg there. Remember that. Anyone who's my age will know who Mystic Meg was. You young people won't know who Mystic Meg was, but there you go. So the cars all slow down. They all start weaving. The last two cars might... Well, I think the superiority might just catch onto the back, but might be left behind a little bit.
I think he is going to go into his Molt gone yet. Is he going? He is gone. Now he has. Has he kept Dondej napping? He hasn't. And Ifney is pushing. He's right on the back of Dondej here. Dondej, is he going to get swallowed up by Ifney? A little bit of movement going on there from Dondej. Oh, this is not looking great. Looking at the cars behind. Let's just have a look on the rear wing of A Fixter.
If he gets into P2, A Fixter couldn't have made the move on Dondej. He's kind of boxed in behind Dondej as Ifney went through to P2, and there's Jays has fallen away back to P17. What happened to Jays? Jays have a spin at turn 1. I think I missed that.
This is so important now for Ifney to try and stay with Molk, and he took a lot of time out of him here.
Yeah, he's doing what he can to keep up with him.
Flea as well, good overtake, lot going on. Julius and
Hayes is on a spin.
Yeah.
No, Hayes, who was right up there, unfortunately dropped to last with make it worse, a broken wing. And I think so's Julius.
He's sticking with Molk then. Apex.
If you wanted to show your tyres, redeem it. You got to redeem it if you want to see the tyres. So both Aston Martins have got broken wings.
Okay.
And again, Hayes is not having fun there with that broken wing. He's all the way down in last place.
If I'm A Fixter, do you let a Brantis go on this fresh medium? Oh, look at this. The Brantis under pressure from Cam Ruddy.
Right now, no.
Is he going to take a lunge on the inside? Oh, late move. The McLarens are side by side. And that's now opened up the door for Cam Ruddy.
It does open the door, but Cam
Ruddy can't. It's not for rules here at Monza.
No.
I think Alan needs to let him go.
Yeah, I think Brantis might try and make the move. Though. No, it's Brantis that still follows Adam.
Here comes Cam Ruddy. And he's going to make that move. Oh, what a move.
Yeah, so it looks like Branson might have had a bit of a slip on the rears. Wasn't able to make the most of it, but this means Adam really now has to push to keep in contact with Dondej. And Dondej, Ifney and Mark are all still there.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Ifney at the moment. Still 5 tenths on Molk here. Ifney is giving it his all to try and stick with the Williams driver. He is lagging a little bit though. That is the worry.
I did see a bit of lag there. Oh god, that is really bad lag from Ifney.
Oh, and he has. He's spun back. Oh no, that's not good. I hope that hasn't given damage to Dondej.
No, it didn't seem anyone. It didn't seem like he went back at all.
Yeah, on my screen he did. Here comes Cam Ruddy then on A Fixter. Late defensive move there. Oh. That's Adam going down the inside of Dondej late as well. Around the outside. Oh, the red ball. He's made that move.
Cam Ruddy actually followed him through.
That was interesting. What's happened to Dondej then? As he took damage to that red ball from the lagging back of... doesn't seem to look like it. Dondej isn't too happy with that.
No, he's not. So Adam will have his eyes fixed on... Oh, yeah. Adam will have his fixed eyes on Ifney now. Sorry for that poor pun there. It was really bad, wasn't
it? Ifney needs to stick within the DRS here. He needs to take some time out of Molk if he wants to do anything in this race.
He does indeed, but A Fixter's got no battery with Ifney's basically got near enough all of it. Well, half it anyway. Looking in from Nathan, Dondej does not have damage.
Okay, that's good to know. He did lag back.
Yeah. So Ifney with some unstable internet there, but it seems to be seems okay now. Yeah, with that
as A Fixter just lost out that DRS to Ifney here.
Yes, he has. He's got the fastest lap, but he's got the fastest lap, 1:21.6. Last thing we wanted another Scott Lee. Like it was in Tier 4 a few weeks back in, was it Spain? That was actually quite annoying, that was, to be fair.
He's really impressing me here, the way he's just managing to keep up with Molk. Molk is just charging that battery though. It's not a lot of difference between the two though.
It is. No, there's nothing there at all. they've near enough got the same amount of, well, I would say near enough the same amount of battery, but I'm lying there. They're not too far off. But yeah.
Can Ifney deal with this pressure though? It's the top of tier 2. He's fighting one of the championship leaders here in Monza.
And don't forget, this is a tier 3 reserve.
Well, he's just keeping himself within DRS. Let's not forget. I mean, that DRS is so powerful, and we're not with too many corners to use. It's just keeping Ifney on the back of him, which is great to see, mind.
It is good to see.
And they've took so much time out of Adam. Is Ifney going to try and go for a move on Molk at some point here? This lag is not good though.
Sorry then, trying not to sneeze at the same time here.
Nah, you're all good, mate. Cam Ruddy then up into P3. Brandt is trying to get through on Dondage at the same time. Yeah, Brandt has done a hell of an exit on Dondage. Dondage taking that defensive line. Can Brandt get any closer, trying to make a move around the outside? He's opted for that line. Can't get close enough though to the Red Bull of Dondage. Nick has made a move on his teammate as well. He's on the back of Sam Fleet.
Yeah, but say Nick has been on those tyres since lap 9. I say Dondage has been on them since lap 8. Could be why Dondage is losing a bit of time, because I say his tyres are more worn than everyone else. But the thing is, will Cam Ruddy try and go the extra 8 laps on these set of mediums?
So is Ifney right there, or is he just...
Yeah, looks like he wants to get some clean air. Oh no, just skips back into behind him. It's not good.
Cam Ruddy is catching Ifney though, and this will bring Adam and Dondage all back into the mix. Ifney will be looking to try and get past Molk if he can.
No, he didn't go into turn 1, didn't try it. So maybe just happy to sit behind the car in the front and go from there. Julius is back in the pits.
Superior was close to the back of Nick, but something happened there, and now Mr. Reese is trying to make a move as well. He's not going to be close enough this time round. Brandt is still on the back of Dondage.
Yeah, so this is more better now. All the cars all bunched up. Just the 2 Aston Martins basically in no man's land.
Ifney just can't get close enough to the back of Molk to make any kind of...
No, he can't, can he?
Or is Molk doing this on purpose just to keep Ifney with him? You know, it's then losing more points for Cam Ruddy, and A Fixter is making that championship lead for him a bit bigger. I mean, I don't know. Or has Ifney just got that pure pace this afternoon?
I don't know. Is it? I wish I knew.
This is a great camera angle as well from the helicopter. That was nice to see. 2 tenths.
Yeah, the trees.
Banter Brandon on Abrantes here. Banter Brandon might make a move on the McLaren. He's gone around the outside of him.
Cam Ruddy in the pits.
And he's already made that move. Cam Ruddy in the pit lane. Yeah, it's because he was on mediums. The mediums just not holding up anymore.
So is
That's
Mr. Reese.
Race done.
Mr. Reese and Cam Ruddy are both in the pits. Unless there's a safety car now, yeah, they'll have a chance. But at the moment, I really can't see that happening.
So Ifney does have more battery to the car up front.
He does. He's going to try and he looked for a move there into turn 3. Sorry, 4.
Just sticking on board with this battle. Can Ifney keep it all in shape? Can he make any move? Can he still win this race?
I bet Ifney would be thinking about it.
Let me have the win. He just wants to get close to Molk if he can. I mean, it would be incredible if he went on to win this race. Can he get the exit out of here? This is where he needs to be close. This is where he needs to be using the battery. He's recharged it to full almost. What is the straight line speed of Ifney this afternoon? He's getting closer. Ifney knows he's got the advantage on the battery.
Can he make it
Molk
work?
might be thinking, what the hell is going on here?
It was this guy behind me. Here goes Ifney. Can Ifney try and finally make the move down to turn 1? It's just not getting close enough.
No, he just can't get the bit of a lock up there from Malk.
Yeah. It's like he's not getting the run out of the parabolica that he wants, and just can't get it
move
close.
In the background going on. That is Jabba on blitz. Good move there. He is through 4 attempts to the gap from Ifney to Malk. Malk is just leaves it in through sector 2 though.
Yeah, Malk just uses battery coming out of the second chicane. Just give him that extra bit of boost. Can Ifney get even closer this time round? He wants to. He's getting close. He wants to get closer to Scurry because he wants the opportunity into turn 1.
Yeah, it's out of here. He needs to be good, and he doesn't quite get it. He just hasn't got. Malk's got a lot a bit more higher wing, I think, than. It wouldn't surprise me if Ifney's on 0-0.
Always surprised if a lot of them are on 0-0. To be fair. I'd love to know what the tyre life for some of these guys are now on these hard
he's
tyres.
Quite close to Nick. Is he going to try and make a move down into turn 1? They've all got DRS, so it's going to be tough for the Williams driver.
Another look up there for Malk. Always looking up there front left. Not what you need. So Sam Flea, Blitz and Abhishek both all in the pits. Abhishek will
trying to
serve.
go around the outside. No, he's not able to do that. Cam Ruddy with the fastest lap of the race then. Massive lock up from somewhere there. Was that Malk? I think, yeah, he's lost.
It was. Yeah, it was Malk. Abhishek obviously saving that second 10-second penalty, of course.
Is Ifney just applying this pressure enough to Malk to think, oh my god, what is going to happen at the end of this race? They both got about the same amount of battery. Just Ifney just cannot get close enough. And this is how it's going to stay, I think, for the remainder of the race. Unless one of these two make a mistake.
Soon find out. It's only 6 tenths of gap. Ifney trying to close it. Ifney does switch his barrier off coming down this back straight as well.
It's because Ifney knows he's got the straight line speed on him.
But can he put it to good use? And the outside is no.
Fixture will
Still
be praying
and
hoping that one of these two can maybe just start to battle a little bit more, or is Ifney just happy just to stick in the position just to get a P2 in tier 2, you know?
No, I don't think Ifney can get the launch out of Parabolica.
Yeah. Not much else going on in the back of this grid as well. Superior right on the back of Nick again, putting that pressure on him. Oh, look at it now, it's 9 tenths. Ifney's made a mistake, and that is what it was all going to come down to.
He wasn't able to put under enough pressure and finally has relented. And I think Malk would be now saying, this is how fast I can go. Yeah,
I think that was always going to be coming from Ifney. Just Malk has that little bit more experience to Ifney. And Ifney now needs to be careful that he doesn't get caught up from the cars behind.
I don't see that happening, to be fair. I just think Malk's just put his foot down.
Well, Adam has already taken 3 attempts out of Ifney. And it's still coming down.
Look at this gap now, nearly 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Malk is in front of him. Malk has really turned up the wick, I think. I think he was teasing Ifney.
Malk just had a massive lock up though. I heard it into turn 1. And that's a shame. I was enjoying that battle.
It was. Do you know what? I'm actually quite impressed by Dondej right now. 17 laps on those hards, and still going.
Yeah, that's incredible. Ifney does have 1 lap pressure to Malk as well. Is that going to come beneficial in the last couple of laps? I doubt it very much.
The same with Brandon Brantis and Superiority. They've done it. I think they will get to the end of this race on those mediums. They are going to go for it.
Yeah, they can't risk a pit stop now. Brantis is still catching Banter Brandon, so yeah. Is he going to make a move out of this DRS section? Nah, can't get close enough. You just have to be the leading car, and hopefully you get the entry and exits right.
Yeah, that's all you can. That's all you can do. But A Fixer now starting to close in on Ifney, so maybe Ifney's just ran those tires out too much. A Fixer
Yeah,
at
I
one
definitely
point.
think that's the case.
Yeah, I just think it's too much, taking too much out of his tires, following Malk for so long, trying to push him into mistakes, and unfortunately, I think he, like I say, just worn his tires out.
Brantis is bringing good points for McLaren this week as well, with a P3
Yeah.
and P4. It'll be good for them.
Well, Brantis P6 right now.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
And so he's right on the back of Banter Brandon, same as Nick and Superiority. So still a fight for 5th place at the moment. So 4 cars trying to fight for 5th, and Jabba being followed closely behind by Jays. Cam Ruddy down in P11, who's right up there.
Yeah, Jay right on the back of Jabba as well.
Bit of a shame that for Cam Ruddy. Was always up there in the fights, but
yeah, just didn't have the tyre life. Also picking up that damage didn't help, and then probably a wrong choice of tyres has not gone his way as well.
But it's worked out for his teammate Banter Brandon there in P5 right now, who had the same problem. Broke his wings, changed his tyres. Then was it last safety car? Changed his tyres again. Then a lap later, changed them again. It was crazy for Banter Brandon, but he's still going. So he could be looking at 5th place, but I think A Fixer wants, as we're now on the final lap.
I'll tell you what, here comes Nick though on Abrantes. I don't think Abrantes got the the battery to use, and Nick is compromised him on that. Down the inside, is the space going to be left for the pair? The battle through turn 1 and 2 it is. Who's going to get the better exit? And it's going to be Nick with that battery use.
Yeah, it is. That's a great move from Nick. That is. Makes you wonder, these ties must be absolutely screaming for all drivers.
Yeah, onto this last lap
from Cameron downwards. So yeah, it's going to be Malk with another victory as it stands.
Yeah, through already Lesmo too, and he's already just charging the battery. Malk, he's just not doing anything to put himself out of just a little bit of his comfort zone. But he's in his comfort zone now. We're coming out of there. He knows he got just one more corner to go, and he's going to win here at Monza. What a race it's been from him, and what a championship he's running at the moment. Putting not a foot wrong as the Williams driver. It's coming to the line now, and it's going to be Malk that wins here at Monza, ladies and gentlemen. From the weaving, from the left to the right, and he wins. And Ifney is going to get a P2, he'd be delighted with that. And A Fixter picking up that P3. Don Dedge picking up a P4, another good race from him, a top 5 performance. He'll be happy with that. It's a race to the line from Banter Brandon and Nick, but it's going to be Banter Brandon and Nick in P6 and P7 for Abrantes, P8 for Superior, P9 for Jay, and 10 for Jabba. Cam Ruddy in P10 with Jabba picking up a time penalty. Then Mr. Reese is going to keep hold of that P12, and with Sam Flea going to come and take it away.
He does.
Julius next across the line with the Haas of
Blitz for tyres before he gets the line, which is a bit. Yeah.
With Hayes as well, had the pace today, but just dropped off a bit massively. And down in P17, it's all about holding your nerve and things like that. But Hayes comes to finish us off across the line. And that is Monza all wrapped up. %99 tyre wear, so they don't pop then around there.
I wish I knew.
And there he is, giving it the air guitar from the Dutchman. Absolutely loving life. It's probably looking like it's going his way, Maggie.
It does indeed.
The consistency's there for always a podium. he's not losing many points week in, week out. He's gaining points, if not. So, wow, yeah, incredible job from the Williams driver of Malk. Let's not forget, a Tier 3 driver has just finished on the P2 as well, beating a fixture. We know how competitive he's been this season. So, yeah, wow.
That's just my phone blowing up.
Nah, no problem.
It always does.
So we'll give interviews to the lads if they want to come and join the party. Yeah, Malk, yeah, I'll give interviews if you want to come in and join.
Well, this is interesting. First 10 minutes of the City Ground between Forest and Liverpool, and so far Liverpool have had 0 shots. And Forest have had 1, and it was on target. And they've had a corner. Vitor Pereira doing the job already.
Yeah, we're going to do interviews, Malk. Yeah, we will do them.
And
so
I can
you,
actually stay.
Tiffany, and
yeah, I can stay for the interviews this time.
Nice.
For once.
When you join, guys, make sure you're muting your headset so we don't get too many voices at one time. We will just go with Adam, then Tiffany, and then Malk. We'll try and give them an invite to this party.
Hello, lads.
Afternoon.
Boys, how we doing?
Fantastic.
So we will just wait for Malk to join, and then we will go over to Adam with his insight from his race. There is Malk then. So we will go over to Adam then. Adam, probably not the race you would have wanted in the end, but still picking up that P3. Just give us a little talk through it, mate.
I thought it was a good race. I knew there was going to be some tyre management involved, so a lot of the race was just sort of managing the mediums, trying to stretch them out. And then boxing onto the hards, the safety car came straight after, which wasn't ideal, but it is what it is. I like how we say, oh, it's not the race we'd have wanted, but it's still a P3, so
Yeah.
I'd probably killed for this like a year ago. So, I mean, I'm just grateful to be on the podium and picking up these results.
Yeah,
Mark was very quick.
Of course,
If
yeah.
he was good pace. I was pushing so hard at the end, but I reckon another lap would have done it. But you were really good. You were really quick. So good job.
Yeah, obviously I said there, Adam, obviously not the race you would have wanted. It's only because you started P2 and managed to lose that position, obviously, and at the start through turns 1 and 2, you sort of lost out that second and a bit to Molk, and he sort of just ran away. Obviously, we know it's you two battling in this championship fight, and he just sort of tries to run away a little bit more and more, and then that championship lead comes down. Sort of, how do you feel about that going forward?
I mean, to be fair, I said at the start when I was picking up some good results then, I was like, we'll see where we are in like 18 races, because it's still pretty early. There's still like 12 rounds to go. So, I mean, I had a great start. I had a bit of a mixed up 1 and 2. So, yeah, I mean, it's what it is, and
Yeah,
we'll move on to next week.
Yeah, no, great race from you, Adam. Still keeping your head up high, still performing well, mate. So, yeah, you definitely still got your foot in the door yet. It's not quite easy for him just yet.
Of course, So, yeah.
Now, well done, mate. I don't know if Maggie wants to say anything.
Adam, tell you that to stop sandbagging in Tier 4.
Yeah, I saw. He had a great race, didn't he, today?
He did, yeah, he did. Excellent race. Maybe you can start driving for a Millennium Drive, yeah?
Yeah, we'll swap over. Dad can have a go at Tier 2. Maybe he's just sandbagging so much he'd be winning races in Tier 2.
Yeah, it should be. When they're made. But no, cracking race today. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well done, Adam. All the best, mate. So we move on to Ifney then. That was a surprising one. Ifney, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Bailey. How are you, sir?
You're right. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. Wow, what a race that was from you today. Tier 3 driver picking up a P2. Just talk me through a little bit of that, mate. The pace was incredible. I think the best that we've seen from you all season long, and the battling that you had as well. You had one battle with Cam Ruddy. We thought that was probably one of the best moves today. So yeah, just talk me a little bit through your race, mate.
Yeah, so race was pretty just sort of just putting the laps in really. I didn't really have any pressure on me or anything else, just doing laps after laps. I tried to stay with Molk with DRS. I knew I wouldn't get past him, so I just stayed in DRS.
Hmm.
Safety car came out at a good time. That sort of made my race, to be honest. I stayed out, everyone pitted, and then safety car came out, so that's where the time came from. That was pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah, Bailey, I think it was the best one of the best performances I've seen for you in a long time. Obviously, you've got new equipment, so obviously just still getting used to that. It does take a long time. It looks like it's paying off now. You are my driver of the day today, by the way,
Oh,
with
thank you,
being a
man.
late call. No, you're very welcome. Um, Obviously, you're in tier 3. Obviously, I don't watch too much of that, so I don't know what's going on over there too much. But it's looking like it's all going well for you and fitting into place, and maybe you're going to get yourself maybe a promotion up to tier 2 not too long in the near future, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. No.
Yeah, obviously you got Brandon that you race with here as well, so it would be
Yeah,
probably a little
yeah.
bit nicer maybe later in the day as well. But no, great race. I think the performances as well. I think, like I said again, it's one of the best races from you. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
huge
Thank you.
congratulations, mate. I don't know if
Cheers.
Maggie wants to touch up on anything.
Yeah, because I must have sort of thought you there. Your time sort of went off near the end because, like I say, you're keeping it on Mauk. And to be fair, me and Ben were saying you might trying to go and win it.
Uh, no, I wasn't really gonna try and overtake him. I know his pace is like insane, but I had two track limits as well, so I slowed down, and my tires were overheating as well, so I just slowed it down and just took P2
Uh,
really.
best way sometimes. But honestly,
Yeah,
well done, mate. Honestly, well done.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Ifney, all the best going forward, mate. And
Cheers,
it's
mate.
actually it's nice to hear that deeper voice nowadays. So
Yeah, it's back to. It's good to be back.
yeah, all the best, mate. And I'll speak to you
Cheers.
soon. Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
take care, mate. So we go over to the Dutchman then. Your race winner of Malk. Wow, Malk. This is getting ridiculous, mate. Talk me through that one.
Yeah, even qualifying, it was just getting a lap in. First lap, actually, I went out and crashed into the pit for the DRS board
Oh, wow.
on out of last most two, so I needed to go back into pits and go back out. But when went back out, lap just felt right. Went top session. Then Q2, it felt also good. Not the best lap, but we made it through. And Q3, I saw on the radar it was going to be raining. So I just pressed the go out button immediately and got out. I did fight a little bit with Ifni on the out lap. But eventually, Ifni overtook me. I think it was also Cam who overtook me, and then I was stuck behind Cam. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. My last sector was really good compared to everyone else. So I think that's where I'm strongest at.
Hmm.
And yeah, then the race start was for my feeling, it was a bit worse than what I did in practice, but it was a good race start. And then look one time behind me, and it was 3 to 4 wide, and I was like, oh, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
Yeah, no, Mark.
Eventually,
It looked incredible. You only looked at the time that he was under pressure when the race was from Ifney, really. Um,
yeah,
it was
I don't
unbelievable to
know.
see him right on the back of you at times. I mean, he even had more battery at you than times, and I thought, oh, maybe Ifney is going to put him under pressure a little bit here. But no, you kept your cool. Couple of lockups here and there, but that was about it, really.
Yeah, Björn was was in my a call with me, same as Aspel. They were trying to coach me through the race, and I heard Björn say, "Okay, it's the gap is this. This is the battery. Try to just go and keep it clean."
Hmm.
Eventually, when Ifni started to push, I got my second track limit,
Okay.
so that was a bit shit.
Worrying, yeah.
Um, but I think it he backed off or his tires got too hot, and then I just created a gap. Björn said push, 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 push. So I just pushed, and it was a fun one because the whole time on the straight I was going to medium, but I saw Ifni coming closer, closer, closer. So I was holding on for dear life a bit.
Yeah. No, Mulk, it was incredible from you. Obviously, you got this title fight with Adam still going on, and you've extended your points even more now. Is it starting to now feel a little bit more real that you could possibly be in Tier 1 potentially next season?
Well, I hear it from Theo and Pele all the time.
Yeah.
But I just want to, if I'm getting put up, just put me up when we know the title is going to be decided, or it's going to be Adams, or it's going to be mine. Just do it then, but not do it halfway through the season
No,
where
of course
I'm
not.
in the middle of a title fight and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm just getting put up to Tier 1.
Yeah. No, of
I
course.
think,
That won't happen. We
yeah, I
know it's
think,
so close with Tier 1 now that wouldn't be a factor. So you'd be fine.
yeah, okay. I don't know where my pace came from. It was the start of the game. I was actually shit. It was a good like rookie season, just to say in last season. And I don't know where I just got the pace from, but I just feel good in the car. Setup feels good, and
That's
I just win somehow.
Yeah, no, that's all you need to keep doing. It's an incredible job, mate. So it's a massive well done from me. I don't know if Maggie wants to touch on anything.
I think you pretty much said it already, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, really, the last thing I can really say is well done on today's race, and hope to see you doing more.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Mulk. All the best going future, mate, and take care.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. So, guys, that's it from me. There's a new raid coming, so stay on board to go over and support that person that is being raided. That's been it from me and Manji today. You're joined with Tier 4 in about half hour's time, or whenever it is. That's with Nathan, so definitely come and join that one as well. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. I will catch you next weekend, guys. It's bye-bye for now.
See ya.